Tic-tac, tic-tac, quelle heure est-il? Il est 2 heures, 2 heures. Tic-tac, tic-tac. Tic-tac, tic-tac, quelle heure est-il? Il est 5 heures. 5 heures. Tic-tac, tic-tac. Tic-tac, tic-tac.
Bonjour tout le monde. Or should I say bon matin tout le monde? Good morning, everyone. Il pleut. You can probably hear it raining. It's absolutely pouring down this morning. It's jeudi, Thursday morning. Mr. Smithson here, and good morning, Year 5. It's time for Lesson 3 of French. And you may have noticed that I've got technology working today, and I've got Rigolo. And you can probably see behind me, I've got Rigolo working. You had a bit of a song there, tic-tac, reminding you of what time it is. Let me have a look. Il est 10. Il est 10. It's 10 o'clock. So today we are going to look at presents that we would give at specific times of the year, usually when there's a festival on. And as you know from last week's learning, hopefully you completed last week's lesson and you worked out all the festivals that I was teaching you. We had Noel, didn't we? We had Pâques, we had Le Nouvel for New Year, Pâques was Easter, then Saint Valentin, Valentine's Day. And usually when there's a festival, we normally give presents. So today we're going to have a look at different types of presents that you may receive and give for specific festivals. Okay, so without further ado, let's see if we can wake Rigolo up and let's have a look at today's lesson. Okay, right, so Polly and Jake can take their song that gets stuck in your head away, and we'll have a look at today's lesson. So we're looking at festivals, and it's lesson 2, talking about presents that we may give. Okay, so let's have a look here.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux comme cadeau? Toucher un cadeau, écouter et répéter. So, what kind of present would you like? Touch the present, listen, écouter, and repeat, répéter. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the present. We're going to have a look at the name of the present, and then we will repeat. So we're going to practice our French speaking. Okay, so the first present, let's go for this big one here. It's got a label on there for Boff. In fact, all these presents look like they're for Boff, so he's doing quite well on his receiving of gifts. So let's start with the big one. I think we can all see what that is. Let's see what the French word is for bike.
Un vélo.
Okay, répétez.
Oh, je voudrais un vélo.
Un vélo. Excellent. So bike is un vélo. And as you heard Boff say there, je voudrais un vélo. I would like a bike. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's pick this one down here.
Un œuf de Pâques.
Je voudrais un œuf de Pâques.
So, répétez, un œuf de Pâques. Un œuf de Pâques. And if you remember from last week's lesson, we learned Pâques, which was Easter. Œuf is egg, so this will be an egg that you would get at Easter. Easter egg, as we know in French, the words are the other way around. So, un œuf de Pâques is an Easter egg. Okay, very good. Let's have a look at this present down here.
Un livre.
Oh, je voudrais un livre.
Okay, so un livre, répétez, un livre. And this is one that we learned way back in sort of year 3 when we did our classroom objects. This is a book. And the book may be given possibly Le Fête de Roi, the Feast of Kings. You may receive a book on the 12th day of Christmas. So un livre. Okay, let's move across to this pink present here with the bow on.
Un jeu vidéo.
Oh, je voudrais un jeu vidéo.
So répétez, un jeu vidéo. Un jeu vidéo. And that is a video game. Jeu is game, video is video game. And that's the sort of present that may be given on La Fête Nationale. So Bastille Day, the national celebration, they may give each other a video game. Okay, so un jeu vidéo. 2 more presents to open. We've got this orange one here.
Un Père Noël en chocolat.
Je voudrais un Père Noël en chocolat.
Okay, so you can see Boff there tucking into un Père Noël en chocolat. Répétez, un Père Noël en chocolat. And this is a chocolate Father Christmas. If you have a look at the words underneath there, you can see Père Noël. Père, if you remember when we learnt members of our family, Père is father. Noel we learned last week when we were learning the festivals. Noel is Christmas. And chocolat, as you can see, very, very similar to the English spelling and pronunciation of chocolate. So we put it all together and it's a chocolate Father Christmas. So last time to repeat, un Père Noël en chocolat. And the last present.
Un ballon.
Oh, je voudrais un ballon.
Okay, so the football season started yesterday, and un ballon, répétez, un ballon is a football. And be very careful because when you look at the word, it does look very, very similar to balloon. And obviously the balloon is that kind of shape, but ballon means football. Okay, and that is a gift that may be given during one of the festivals. I'm not quite sure. You may get it. You may receive a football for Noel, for Christmas. Okay, so those are some of the gifts that you may receive during festival time. Right, let's have a quick look at an activity here. Okay, we've got Madame Moulin, grumpy Madame Moulin. She's going to have a look inside the bag. Let's see what she's going to take out first. Didier is thinking he would like a video game. Can you remember from the first part of this lesson what video game was? Hopefully you're shouting at the screen now. See if you were right. Let's see what Didier says.
Je voudrais un jeu vidéo.
Je voudrais un jeu vidéo. And he would be right. I would like a video game. Okay, let's see what Madame Moulin's got in the bag now. Okay, Didier this time is asking Madame Moulin for a bike. So can you remember the French for bike? It's a short word, begins with a V.
Je voudrais un vélo.
Je voudrais un vélo. So I would like a bike. Madame Moulin's going to give him a bike for Christmas. This one, hopefully you can remember book from your earlier learning back in sort of year 3. So book, as we know, is...
Je voudrais un livre.
Je voudrais un livre. Book is livre. I would like a book. Okay, so there's a variety of different presents that Didier is receiving from Madame Moulin. Now, your final activity, and this is what I'd like you to do for your work today. We haven't got a specific worksheet for you to complete, but what I would like you to do is look at the gifts and the presents that we've learned today: vélo and ballon and livre and Earth de Pâques and Père Noël en chocolat. You may need to write those down on a piece of paper. And then what I'd like you to think about is when you would give those gifts. So if we have a look at the machine we've got here, at the top it says c'est. C'est means it is. And then je voudrais is I would like. So for example, we might decide to have c'est Pâques, it's Easter, and have a look and think, what would you give at Easter? All of the gifts are in green, so I'm going to choose this one here, and it should say Earth de Pâques. It's Easter, I would like an Easter egg. Okay, so if we take that one away now, and it's all about making sentences. So what I want you to do for your work this week is to look at the festivals from last week, look at the gifts from this week, and then write out some sentences for me. You can draw the gifts, you can do a little sort of cartoon, but just practice writing out the sentences with the gifts and the festivals. So for example, we might have it's Christmas, and for Christmas, I would like a chocolate Father Christmas. So your sentence would look something like that. C'est Noël, je voudrais un Père Noël en chocolat. And you can write 5 or 6 sentences down. If you really want to challenge yourself, you might decide to put 2 gifts for one particular festival. For example, c'est Noël, je voudrais un pain en chocolat et un vélo. So I would like chocolate Father Christmas and a bike. Okay, so those are the words that I'm teaching you today. Hopefully you've enjoyed that lesson. Nice to see Rigolo working again. And we're going to finish today with one final song. And let's pick a song that you haven't heard for a little while. Let's see, let's go back to months of the year, and I think we will have the song all about the months of the year to complete this lesson. So don't forget to complete your work. Please tweet me any work that you do complete. It's nice to see what you've been doing. Alternatively, you can send it into Miss Higginbottom at Spire, and she will put it on the learning page. Okay, I'm going to say au revoir now. I'm going to leave you with the song. Enjoy, stay safe, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you all soon. Au revoir.
Combien de jours en mars et combien en octobre? 31 jours en mars, 31 en octobre et 28 jours en février. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai et juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, décembre. 31 jours en mai et 31 en juillet, 31 en décembre, 31 en janvier et 28 jours en février. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai et juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, novembre, décembre.